Good evening, Professor. My name is Noor Shikin. Today I'm going to present about the course I learned from the Deep Learning AI, which is the course building system with ChatGPT API. The first thing I learned is text generation process. For example, I'm typing on my tablet. I love eating. The system will provide me a suggestion of what the rest of the sentence gonna be. May the rest of the sentence after the phrase "I love eating" can be the phrase. The first option is bagel with honey. The second option can be Dubai chocolate. The third option can be with friends. I love eating with friends. Then the next thing I learned is classification. For example, with a restaurant review on a Google Map, uh, the system can classify each each review into positive and negative, into two types, positive and negative. For example, sandwich was great. The first review can be classified into positive review, and the next one, service was low, can be classified as negative review. And this classification is an example of supervised learning, which is the way we use to build language model or API. There are two types of large language model, LLM. The first one is base LLM. The second one is instruction tuned LLM. Base LLM predicts next word based on the text training data. As I said in the text generation process, and from base LLM to an instruction tuned LLM, a base LLM can be transformed into instruction tuned LLM by going through training with a lot of data. This is a this is training the model with reinforcement learning technique with the human or user feedback as the evaluation process of the reinforcement learning. The next thing I learned is tokenization. First of all, tokens is a fundamental unit of text. Tokens can be anything from words like hello or subword he, which is the first two letters of the word hello. It can be a character like h, or it can be symbol or space or punctuation marks, something like that. And for example, if we got the sentence "I love AI models" and an exclamation mark, this sentence can be tokenized into 5 tokens with may, with maybe space splitting in Python. It can be tokenized the first one "I", and then next one "love", and then next one "AI", the fourth one "models", and finally the last token is the exclamation mark. For ChatGPT 3.5, there are approximately the limit. It is limited to just up to about 4,000 tokens for the prompts and response. The next, then what I learned next is moderation. It is the way that the model generates context that aligns with ethical guidelines and not producing harmful, biased, inappropriate output. It with the help of moderation endpoint, which is API endpoint that used for detecting and filtering out harmful content, and a way of evaluation the response. This endpoint can be classified into hate endpoint, sexual abuse endpoint, violence endpoint, blah blah blah. And then what I learned next is chaining prompts. Chaining prompts is a technique that used with language model to guide the model's behavior over multiple interactions. This reduces the number of tokens used in a prompt. This gives some chance of the workflow when not needed. It is easier to test, and it keeps track of state external to LLM. Chaining prompt are also is also more focused in breaking down a complex task. Is is also eliminate the is also reduce the cost, which is the amount of the the cost per token that that we that we have to pay. And then it's also useful in terms of context limitation. It maximizes the tokens for input prompt and output response. For example, in the first chat with, for example, I'm the user, and I'm texting with ChatGPT. The first prompt I put in is what to do in Thailand. ChatGPT response to this is a list of what to do in Thailand. Can be traveling to Icon Siam, traveling taking a tuk-tuk ride sightseeing around Bangkok, or maybe lying on a beach. And then for the second chat, I type down food, only one word, food. ChatGPT will refer this to the first chat, what to do in Thailand. Then the response is not, it's gonna be the list, can be a list of food in Thailand. Because this is chaining prompt, it related it to what to the input before, to the previous input and those previous before that. This is what I learned from this course. And why did I choose this course? Because I want to learn how to optimize the use of ChatGPT or any other API or AI, because it's bit it's the it's the way of using technology at at its optimal at its optimal using technology optimally. Yeah. So, and what did I expect from this course? I expected ChatGPT to provide guidelines for implementing any kind of operation systems. And did the course meet my expectation? Yeah, the course partially met my expectation, because it is more like a traditional course about LLM and deep learning with ChatGPT API as a tools or an example. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, Professor.